Zay Dollar random. I missed everybody, man. Saturday, Sunday, you know what I mean? I'll tell you guys exactly what I did. My Charlotte Hornets are not in the playoffs, man. Charlotte got knocked out by yeah, man. Them Orlando Magic boys. And I think I'm truly thinking that the commissioner was gonna let the Hornets do their thing. Cause, everything is about money, you know what I'm saying? And Hornets, you know what I'm saying, they bring that type of that play, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the team they played, I feel like the stadium was gonna get packed just because of how the Hornets play, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, good morning everybody. Hope everybody doing good. It's 10:12 in the AM. You know what I mean? There's a lot to discuss, a lot going on in this earth, this world, you know. But I just want to touch on anger, the word anger, man. Let's break it down, man. Random, say dollar. So, yeah, anger. Why is it and where is it coming from? Why are so many folk in this earth angry? Why are so many people angry at strangers they don't even know? You know what I mean? Yeah, nigga. Gling, 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 gling. Let the room pile in. Yeah, man, I really want to talk about anger. Why some folk have it, why some folk live with it. You know what I'm saying? What up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Zay dollar, random. We in the building. We outside. We inside. We everywhere. The fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Doing my push-ups. Look at that. Happy four. You already know, Nene. Happy 420, everybody. That's one of them joints, man. My boy's birthday. I'm just gonna say AD, man. AD, happy born day. I always remember your shit was on 420. We used to go to Zuccotti or different parks just to smoke out, Washington Square in Manhattan. So shout out to Happy 420. What up, Nene? Hope you had a great weekend. What's going on, ma? And yeah, Nene, how you doing, mama? What's up? Let me just close this door. But yo, there's a lot going on, man. And like I said, I wanted to start this off with anger. Why are so many people angry? And most importantly, why are so many people angry with strangers you don't know? Yo, I'm second. What's going on, Ethan? I told you 10:15. I never lie, man. But for real, I really want to have an expose, write a book. I don't know, man. Like, why are so many people angry with strangers? It bugs me out. Yo, what up, Black T? Yeah. Look at the arms, Nick. Look at the chest, baby. Them push ups are working, man. Yeah, yeah, nigga. Yeah. What up, Black? What up, baby? Yeah. But yeah, man, we gotta touch down on anger, man. Why so many folk are just angry at strangers? You don't even know the person from a hole in the wall, and you obtain all this anger, animosity. You know what I'm saying? But the people that are punking you, throwing you in fucking lockers and breaking your balls daily, you don't do nothing to them. Make it make sense, man. Anger. Why are so many Americans angry? And I understand it's just a facet of there's various areas why maybe lack of income. Hey, yo, I was just talking to my pops about people tripping. Yeah, yo, Black, I can't wait for you to do your pod, man. I'm gonna be a full supporter. I appreciate you. I miss everybody, miss y'all, you know what I mean? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Zay Dollars just starting to do this little, just 2 days, you know what I mean? I post a little bit. I went to Crestline. It's a beautiful place. We walked around. Wifey went in, spent. So we like antique shops. You know what I'm saying? And she bought a beautiful hat, beautiful dress. So shout out to that. You know what I mean? And that's what it was, man. Then we went to PF Chang's and ate some amazing Chinese food, man. Shout out to the beef and broccoli. Who knows? People be angry for everything and anything these days. Everything under the sun, right, Nene? How was your weekend? Yo, Ethan, everything was good, man. Like I said, I went to Crestline, took wifey. She wanted to be in touch with nature. On Friday, as soon as she got out of work, I took her. We went to go see The Mummy. The Mummy. It was a good movie, really good. Very disgusting, man. Very creepy, and you know what I mean. I guess when IPs go up, you know what I mean. Now directors could do movies on how they think that Mummy should have been. You know what I mean? So shout out to The Mummy. It was a good movie, if you ask me. There's a lot of trash out there. I'm just waiting. The next movie I'm waiting for is Odyssey, Odysseus. Odyssey, Odyssey. Shout out to Odyssey. But yeah, the shorts are fire, Z. Thank you, Nene. I try. You know what I mean? Whenever you see a short that has more editing, that's my wife. And whenever you see just Zay Dollar, the most I do is edit the music. Like I'm very music punchy. I don't know if you guys know, but when you listen to the music, it goes with the joint. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody showing support. Good afternoon. What up, crew? How you doing, man? What up, Black? Yeah, I seen that, bro. Had the Elvis Presley going. Yeah, shout out to Elvis, man. And yo, look, everybody got something to say. You could be a hero so long and then become a villain, right? So there was a point where Elvis was that guy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Even though he got clogged up and shit like that, he was that guy. You know what I mean? Surprised me with a Yamaha Raptor 700 for my birthday early. Yo, happy birthday. It's coming up, Nene, but happy birthday. I'm just gonna say that, man. And happy birthday to my boy 420. What up, Christy? What up? Yo, what's going on? Let's do it. What up, Black? What up, Nene? What up, Christy? What up, crew? What up, Ethan? What's going on, LA? How you doing, everybody? Hope everybody had a good weekend. So back to Elvis, man. Elvis was one of them guys, man. And if you don't hear like listen to his lyrics, it's very remember music was very you know, trying to make babies, man, try to make couples, you know what I mean? Just trying to like do the do the right thing by society. And I think the music reflected during those times why times were so good. You know what I mean? If you had to choose between getting $10 and making out with your cousin, which cousin would you choose? Choose between getting 10 and how long? What? Nah, man. None. You see? And I think, yo, Squaw, let me just tell you a secret. Game of Thrones, a lot of shows, a lot of things are promoting incest between you kids, you guys, because that wasn't in our generation. You know what I'm saying? Like kissing your cousin. I used to have friends like, yo, but she my third cut. Like, and yo, I don't give a fuck if she's your 18th cousin. Blood is still blood, man. So these lips ain't going on no family lips, man. Yo, you hurt? Happy early birthday, Nana. That's a fact. Christy, here comes the weirdos. There's a banger. What's going on? I must have left the door open when I came in. What up, Christy? You let the draft in, Chris. What up, everybody? But yeah, man. Happy born day. You know what I mean? Many more, many more. I'm glad I'm rocking with you during these times too. You know what I mean? But nah, don't assume nothing, my G. The only thing you should assume is why you even in here when shit is flowing. But back to like I was saying, man. Um, Anger. Why people are so angry. And this is a great segue for the Pooh Shiesties, for the Little Dirks, rest in peace, Vaughns. What I'm trying to say is if you guys weren't rappers, you wouldn't even know each other to the point where you guys are beefing. And why the hell are you beefing with randos? Why is this like or these people or folk so interested in banging? Look, back in the days there was no internet, right? I'm talking about that back in the days where you were able to whatever was happening in your community was happening. People were getting bullied, people were getting slapped up. It was what it was. But if you didn't touch your feet in that turf, I promise you they weren't playing you like that. Meaning I was a basketball head, so all the old dope dealers would be like, yo, I hope you're doing good in school, bye. Yo, say, yo, little nigga, yo, you doing good? Yeah, 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 bye, yeah. You know what I mean? But it was always like that, you know what I'm saying? I never um was in situations like that. But nowadays, yo, I guess the internet folk are going, you're literally jumping on another female's page and you put in hateful words. And remember, words are very powerful, man. Yeah, man. Man, you already know that dollar line. You know what I mean? Everybody got that dollar line. Or some people don't have it, some people are just like, yo, what the fuck going on? Here you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't drink. Drinking is one of the worst things you can do. I swear on everything I love is that drinking stuff. Yeah. And yo, speaking of, can we talk about Ice Spice? So I try to post it real quick and then I said to myself, what am I doing, man? I know I'm doing these vlogging, blogging, and I'm an internet guy, but I'm not gonna start, promoting or posting everything. But I did see Ice Spice went to McDonald's. I don't know what time it was, and some girl came and slapped the shit out of her. Now, there's a few things wrong with that, and as the old heads in the building, me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just tell you right now, man. Where was your security and why didn't you go through drive through? Why do some folk think that they untouchable, that they invincible? And this is what happens, man. Them same folk act like, shit sweet, and next thing you know, they 6 feet deep, man. I crack up every time I see that the boot. That's a fact. Let's go, black. Yo, that was funny that y'all were like, yo, let the door open in too long. You heard? Like, it feel like that, right? But what up, everybody? I don't want to part. Yeah, man. Nene. Nene, co-host, good looking. But can we talk about that, man? Like anger, why like today's age feels like they always have something to say? Or you like remember it was cool to just shut your mouth? First of all, it was cool to have a mystique about you. Like, yo, what's that guy thinking, right? He's always quiet, man. What's on his mind, right? That was a thing. But because everybody got a platform to speak their mind, a lot of folks shouldn't, they speaking out they. My birthday is the summer on June 15th. Yo, what up, Ethan? That's around Odyssey, man. I can't wait for that movie to jump off, man. I read the book. Great, great, great adventures. You know what I mean? That burnt me up. The Ice Spice situation, I would have turned into the Incredible Hulk for real. Yo, yo, Nan, segue. So you sitting there eating, and you with a lady. Yo, you not even with a dude to you know what I'm saying, to try to bring that animosity. So she tried to stun on him, right? Everybody saw the video. If you didn't, go check it out. She tried to stun on him real quick, meaning, yo, slide over. And if that white girl would have slid, it would have gave her like a lot of things attest to the hood or ignorant folk, right? So she did that and it didn't work in her favor. She thought she was gonna slide, she gonna sit there and Jones with Ice Spice not going. So then she said something slick, Ice like, and then you from Cali, now in Chicago, but then she says dead homie, so it kind of do sound Cali-ish. Then her man come, oh, she was drunk. It got out of control, man. And I don't understand why them dudes ain't beat the ish out of my son, man. Whatever, that's maybe a New York thing, you know what I mean? Or East Coast thing, right? Like we really do. Like, you know how many times I would have got shot, or so I was always the guy. Like niggas be like, "Yo, Zay, I be with my girl sometimes, ex, right? Whoever I'm, yo, Zay, don't butt in, man. Yo, my man is putting hands on his lady, man. I don't give a fuck. Yo, my man, don't do that, man. Yo, you mind your business. I am minding my business, but treat that lady, just take it to the crib at least. You know what I mean? I don't want to see it. But yeah, man, I used to get into a lot of shit because I was just like, I don't like things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know that? Yep, yep, yep. Felt like using emojis this time to express myself. You caught that, dog. And they, what up, Black? I turned 20 this summer. That's what's up, Ethan. Hope you get that Corvette. You heard? I also want to live in Florida now. Yo, wherever your heart desires. And remember, yo, Ethan, just go, man. Don't speak, go. And I promise you, things, but don't go stupid, right? Stack a couple of thousand and then go, you know what I'm saying? And then put your feet in that swamp. But enjoy. Florida is cool. If you deal with, just whatever, Florida's just it feel that's the Grand Theft Auto, let's just say. You heard? She wouldn't have stood over me at that table like that. That's a fact. Because right there, that's already aggression, right? Like talking to me like that. I'd be like, hold on, you want to talk? Let me stand so we at least toe to toe, man. I love it. That's a fact. Ice Spice should know nonsense of folks that have zero to lose. Yo, and the thing is, Ice, you're on the Coach commercial. So even if I didn't know you for the rap joint, because I don't like her rap, but she's in that Coach commercial. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Coach, man, because I like that whole little with the book and the purse and the purse. Shout out to Coach, man. And Coach was always that joint back in the days. Like I remember a lot of females used to cop Coach because it was like, look, back in the days, look, let me tell y'all something. It's not that women didn't want to get Louis or that other shit. It's just that they had bills and things to do with their money, and they rather just in they mind they like, yo, let me cop this Coach bag. It's still, two, 300, and I'm a style on them. You heard? I'ma still have money left over. But some people Chanel 3,000, like get out of here, man. And then you find out, them Asian boys came out and was like, yo, they're made in the same factory. It's like all it is just, and I told people this. So let's say from like 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., the factory's open. It's Louis Vuitton, for instance. But when it closes, that guy still wants to make money. So he'll let what another team come in, and they just got the pieces laying around. Like, yo, you could do whatever you want with them pieces, and they do a great job. Trust me, a lot of these sneakers and bags that are made, what I'm saying, from the factory, as I mean, from the real store compared to like bootlegging, there's no difference no more. You heard? Nah, yeah, stick with your stack and your bread for now, Ethan. Have a good one, man. The girl that walked up couldn't have been a fan. That's a fact. Just her energy, like, and yo, Black, you just like Nene was saying, she wouldn't have been. Like there's actions, there's movements that humans do. If you took psychology or even if you have common sense, that you should know, you should never allow another human being over you. Or in like, even when you're in a car, right? Let's say somebody's talking to you and you're in the car, right? That's low key, you know what I mean? Yo, let me hop out this whip, then we could talk real quick. Cause you could eat my face, man. To be out publicly without security. Don't have a scary person with you and get strapped up on guard. Nene, let's go. Co-host, thank you. That's exact. They're looking for the thumbs up, by the way, y'all. That's exactly what it is, man. We're not saying higher security, but if you are going to do what you did, which is put your life for some fucking nuggets and fries. Imagine that, Ice. Like think about it like that. That's a great little conversation we could have right now. You almost threw your life away for nuggets and fries. What up, Dom? And maybe a vanilla ice shake, milkshake. But yo, you might as well kill me in what's the joint? They got a steakhouse. Kill me in one of them expensive joints, man. Don't, like, when you see mafia movies, they get killed in high end restaurants. You heard? Like, don't make me lose my life for a chicken, a $5 chicken, Popeye's chicken sandwich. You heard? Oh God, what up, Don? You did say that, Ethan. What up, Dom? But yeah, man. Right now we're just talking about Ice Spice. You know what I mean? And it's just bugged out. Oh, and we're not dissing the girl. All we saying is, if you ever in that situation again, please bring security or just have a bad man with you. Cause, cause that girl's man. Like, if you just had one person, man, yo, Black, yo, good looking Black. I appreciate you, Pop. You know what I mean? I appreciate your energy always, Black. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, everybody. You already. But damn. What you doing, Ice? And then Ice is a little creature. It's not like she's a Fox Brown or, like, I don't know, man. Like, the Napoleon complex is out of control, man. Like, even me, look, I'm 5'10", 5'11", right? Yo, my younger self, of course, what's that called? Being arrogant. I was a paralegal. I was making, 40, 50, a year. Nigga, I'm 18, 19 out of 1989 Lincoln Town Car. I'm out of my mind, man. You know what I mean? And there've been plenty of times I go to a bar because we used to like bars, right? And let me tell you, man, there be firefighters, cops, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, you shut the fuck up, man. And luckily, the team I ran with, or just in general, but when things went down, nigga, like, yo, let me tell you, man, I got my shit busted, you heard? That's why, like I always tell people, there's a weight class for a reason, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, bow down and be a sucker to niggas, but at the end of the day, just know your weight, man. And I think, Ice Spice throwing her dukes up and shit. I'm like, yo, mommy, she already got away with it, man. Slap, slap. Niggas call it the slappy meal now. Nigga said, yo, let me get the slappy meal. Yo, imagine McDonald's, bank rolls off of that, and they come out with the slappy meal, nigga. What's that? Yo, it's just got one nugget, a little soda, and a. I'm sorry, mommy. Yo, what's poppin', man? How you doing, Tamir? Yallah, assalamu alaikum salam, cuzzo. Ain't no checker with a true trusty scope. And yo, you know what's even wilder? Her homegirl was super civilian, like almost slipped on ice cream and just you could tell she was scary. You heard, but ain't nothing wrong with being scary if that's your world. You heard. But I think they should have, if they went to McDonald's, especially in California, what you thought you were Michael B, nigga, and you won an Oscar? Yo, Michael, you started this, Michael B. You got celebrities going to fast food. Yo, shout out to Michael. Yo, shout out to Sinners. You heard? Yo, he's Puerto Rican, good looking. No, 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 no. I hung with a lot of Yemenis, Palestinian, IDB. I always got. I looked Middle Eastern, but I always respected one of my best friends, Salah Salah, 'cause, I knew that nigga for more than like 40 something years, man. I knew him when we were like little kids, man. Maybe 4 or 5 years old. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yo, Nick, see, co-host. Exactly. I know I'm joking. I know I'm bugging out. I'm doing $8 shit. But yo, the flip of the coin is like, yo, mommy, you don't even know what if Shorty instead of with the hands came with a blade or yo, did y'all see? Yo, segue random $8, $8. Let's see if the Doctor Who comes back. Right, awesome, bro. We need more of that. Thank you, Tamira. Like I say, I always respect all cultures, all ethnicities. You know what I mean? You never know what they could bring to your life. You know what I mean? The wisdom, the information. You know what I mean? I love it. So I'm like I always say, man. I know Zugba, y'all, Makanoof. They tell you the curses, whatever. You know what I mean? Have a great day. Have a great day. Thank you for rocking to my channel. I appreciate you. Um, exactly, Nene. We gonna ice spice. Oh, that's the new joint. Yo, shorty, we gonna ice spice you. You heard? But yo, it's bugged out because in New York there was a kid 15 years old plays basketball, and if you don't know how New York is set up, it's very weird. You know what I mean? Oh, there she goes. It's very weird. You know what I mean? So the setup is like um let's say I'm going to somebody like a park. If I'm not from that neighborhood, you know what I mean? You like other folk will try to bother you. But long story short, this little kid, 15 years old, playing basketball. They said all he did was play ball and go home. He got into some stuff, and the kid was pistol whipping him. And on the second pistol whip, it went off and hit him, and the dude died, man. That quickly, life. So it goes back to the Ice Spice joint. You know what I mean? We've seen various situations where, King Vaughn leave the club, his birthday. Instead of just going into the car, he swung on Sundulari and then got hit in So, every New York minute, I stay true to that. I really believe life could happen in a New York minute. You know what I'm saying? Everything could change like this, vibes and everything. You heard? But like you said, thank God, she's safe, man. Because for like my joke is coming from like over McDonald's, nigga. Not even like a Starbucks or at least In and Out, nigga. Like Mickey D's overseas. But some folk really like them. I don't know what it is, the sauce or something. I don't know. Maybe the fries. They took the special. They took something from the fries, so the fries don't taste the same if you old school. So yeah, man. I want to put a crazy LBWK body kit on my Corvette. Ooh, I don't even know what that is, Ethan. I'll look it up. But yeah, man. Granting me freedom of speech. God bless America. That's a factory. You know what I mean? Nobody interfering with your life. You heard? I'm doing me like usual. No way. But my thing is like sue for what? So what? I could sue you and like forever she would every time she works, she has to like what if she chooses not to work? I don't know. Like that's wild, right? Can she go to jail for this? Yeah, right. As long as it's a discussion. That's a fact, Christy. My dream is to be a big car no, Ethan, every time you speak, I listen, man, and I hope those things come to fruition because I see a lot of people. But let me, Ethan, can I just tell you one thing, man? I only, there's one little thing is like, I saw a lot of people that started doing those car things, and this guy was just buying like normal joints, and of course he jumped into some supercars, but the upkeep, like he had to buy a warehouse, he had to put the cars in there, and you got to pay on each car, you know what I'm saying? The insurance, and it's just it becomes costly. So, you know, get to that bag first, and maybe collabo, like people will, bring, but just be wary of that, of expansion, because this dude started expanding thinking that YouTube, Kick, and all these platforms are like forever money. And I think TikTok showed a lot of folk that it's not forever money. You know what I mean? It will slow down, and it's not, sometimes it's not even based on viewership, because this guy was like, yo, I get the views, it's just that they went from giving me $1.40 a view to now 40 cents, and that can change your. And if you're living according to that check, it's going to mess you up, man. So I'm just saying, just be wary. I'm always uh you know I'd rather be safe than sorry. My moms used to always tell me, like, pa, be safe than sorry. Here, carry this blade. Coge pistola. Be careful out there, primo. Pero tú sabes, the streets are the streets, man. You can't, that's why I urge people at 10 o'clock, try to stay at home. There's nothing going on past 10 o'clock, you know. We used to have uh it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Like they used to have the saying, and my mother used to be like, he right here. I'm staring right at him. I'm like, mommy, you know what I mean? I'm a Taurus, sweet, but mess with me, I'm a beast. And then we already. My husband is a Taurus, also exactly it. Also, Taurus is that's the bull, right? Like, like, yeah, you can see my fur, you can see my horns. She look cute, right? All right. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Shake my head. What up, Black? But yeah, man. I just wanted, like, my whole thing was just to talk about anger, man. What up, Alex? How you doing, Alex? Mawawi, how you doing? I hope everything doing good in your life, man. Stay blessed. But I want to talk about anger and why so many folk are angry. We have to let certain things go. Salute. Let's go, Knicks. What up, Cool Breeze? I ain't even, yo, let's go, Knicks. Shout out. Everybody know my Hornets are out. I'm going to take the L. I'm a Hornets fan. So I'm not going to just hop to the Knicks, even though the Knicks are my team. Y'all see me with the Knicks joint. But for this one, I'm gonna take a seat. I'm gonna still cheer for them. So let's go Knicks. My son, I texted him this morning. Yo, your Knicks are doing good. I love you, pa. And he's like, let's go Knicks. So shout out to my boy. I love you to death, papi. I love you to death, papi. See, that girl punched her. Oh, so it wasn't like a slap, right? So she punched her, got away with some hits, and then you know what I mean. What's bugged out, whenever like a something happens immediately, they give the full video, right, free, and then as soon as it builds into viral, that viral area, they start blocking it and putting, like, but shout out to, yeah, I know the video's still out there, but I thought it was a slap, man. So she got punched up, man. Stop with the McDonald's ice. You know what I mean? I know you want the colito to get chunkier, but you could have Uber eat it. What happened to the what? They're not paying? Coach ain't paying? No, no. Do you do Mawabi? I don't. But whatever it is, I respect it, Alex. What's going on? Don't mess with my girlfriend, Chris. That's a fact. Control your emotions at all times, man. Yo, Cool Breeze. Thank you for rocking. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. And a great segue. One of my other co-hosts. Yo, anger, man. Learn how to just, like, tranquilo, man. Like, people are literally throwing their life away. Yo, I just told you guys, Wingstop. My man, and he was with his girl and his best friend. They went to Wingstop. I guess the best friend was low key, with the funds. So my man's went back to the crib and he's like, "Yo, can I get some fries?" He's like, "Nah." I'm eating, me and my son popped him, killed his best friend over Wingstop French fries, man. Like, it's wild anger. I see it with road rage. I see it everywhere more now. Back in the days, you only saw that with folk that were just angry. That was like, but I guess everybody's living in the same boat now. Like we're all stressed over when my next bill gonna get paid. What's up with this job? Like, yo, they're not hiring this. That. So I understand the psychosis behind what's going on. But I feel like humans, we have to be tranquilo so they don't win. This is a system. This is a rigged game that they're perpetuating, and they're making us. They know what they're doing. They know raising prices and all this hoopla is going to make people bug out. No work now, and a crib is 1.2 million, and it's just bugged out, man. Hold on. Well, why do you say that, Anthony? What up, Anthony? You sound quite goofy. That's what's up, Anthony. I appreciate you. London, nobody cares who you like. That's what's up, London. I'm just saying what's up to everybody. The Hornets had to swerve out the playoffs. Whoa, yo, Black. I really feel like that's just what it was. Like they find him. Thank you, Nene, for that. That was real facts and info. So they find my favorite player, LaMelo Ball, for that. They didn't suspend him. Thank God he got to play. But I feel like they were like, look, we got to sit you out, man, because that was wild. You know what I mean? So we can't let the Hornets win the chip after went and banned Bigelow. But yeah, man, cause I could call it as I see it. Yeah, Anthony, you definitely call it. What up? The real Anthony, how you doing? What's up with you? I'm just chilling, chilling. How you doing? Who is they? What up, K Cobb? Spraying the skies keep folks low and depressed, which becomes anger. No sun equals zero growth. And yes, and then being indoors, that the last sentence, no sun equals zero growth. Yo, you do know it's like a seed, right? You need the sun, man. You ever been depressed and you went outside and that hit you and you felt like, oh, I want to go outside. Let's walk around the block at least, right? But if you always in your crib, man, it'll really swallow you, man. Depression and all that darkness and no actual light, not from the fucking your light bulb, but like sunlight. Yeah, man, it can affect your body, man. My Corvette would be my therapy. That's what's up, Ethan. That's a cool way to say it. That's a dope shirt, Ethan. My Corvette will be my therapy, Ethan. Get on that t-shirt and give me a cut, Ethan, please. There's a place for people who can't control their emotions. Yeah. And there used to be more places for them too. They used to have more. In New York City, we got it's a cool name, man. Something hospital, like Bellevue, I think it's called, right? So we still got a hospital in New York. It's called Bellevue, where you act crazy, you act wild. Yeah, we got a crib for you, man. But they closed a lot of those government funded operations because a lot of those doctors were sleeping with the patients. They were beating them, you know what I mean? They were wilding, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the closing of them, but please open them back. We need more. There's too many crazies outside, man. And crazy, a little crazy sprinkled with your meal should have taste sour. There's a plate. Yep, the sun makes vitamin D, which we need. That's 100. Thank you, Nene. Bellevue, right, buddy? What up, Cool Breeze? I appreciate you, pal. If I ever get a girlfriend, she breaks up with me, I'm going to go really fast, so let my anger out. Yeah, Ethan. And yo, Ethan, can I tell you a secret? Please don't even think she's gonna dump you. Please don't even think she's gonna do anything wrong. Don't even think she's gonna cheat. Once you start bringing that energy, I promise, even if she's a good girl, she's just gonna do it because of that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be calming my energy. I joke with my wife, but she knows. I trust her. You know what I mean? I let her wear outfit like you know how that go, man. Women love these outfits sometimes. But at her age, she's beautiful, man. A goddess. If I ever get, but never put that energy because like I look, I'm being honest, man. A lot of my folk used to be like, yo, I'm gonna go to jail, man. I know it, man. Once I hit 18, man, and we like 13, 12. My man's, yo, I'm talking about we little kids. Yo, I'm gonna go to jail, man. I'm already selling weed. What the fuck you think? I'm like, yo, pa, don't worry, man. Everything, even little, I was always like a positive little ball of energy. Yo, pa, trust me, you're gonna get a job, everything gonna be good. And some of my friends went that route, and then to the folk that kept going on with it, yeah, they went to jail. Yeah, they died. Yeah, all that happened, man. 1920 this summer. That's what's up, Ethan. You're going to get tickets, fam. I love, and then they also like the factual, you know what I mean? Reality is, man. Yo, did y'all, another great segue. Did y'all see My Soul is a Prism? That's what's up, Iron. How you doing, Iron? Hope everything good, man. Yo, did y'all see my man? Yo, what's up with jail? Niggas like really like it? Yo, my man, Young Thug did 85 on a 45, man. They almost put that. And then when the cop comes, he goes, "Yo, your joint suspended." He had to switch seats with his man. Luckily, the cop was like, "Cool." But Thug, what's going on here, man? 85? Why? Yo, and it's almost like, what bugs me is like, I can't get mad because, first of all, why get mad, right? Like, why put that energy? But my thing is like, yo, why do they keep making cars go so fast? Like, what do you? It's almost like that story about the scientist is like, yo, you see everything in this room? Don't press that red button. I gotta go take a piss. Boop. You know what I mean? Like, yo, so why not make a car just go max 80, 90, 100? No, they got these supercars that as soon as you hit the gas, nigga, you doing 78. So it's like, yo, you know what I mean? When you give me that ticket, officer, give that shit to the dealership, or you know what I mean? I plan to go fast all the time. Be careful, Ethan. That's all I'm gonna say. Have enjoy the fast because I've done it and it's a beautiful thing. But yo, another thing random, the goal is to stay out of charges, courthouse and jail. That's a fact. Cool. Once you in the system, you done. Yo, once you in the system for a little thing. That's why they were bagging niggas for weed, cool? Because once they had you in the system, it was over, man. I was getting ACDs. If I did anything for 6 months, they were gonna let me do the time, man. And think like I always tell people, 6 months, that's nothing. But in life, especially in New York life, where you're always outside, you're smoking an L on the corner, cops are always patting you down. You need a blade because shit is rough. You need a gun because shit is rough. But then cops, remember we had the no frisk policy. They could just throw you on the wall and just throw they up your you know what I'm saying? Cops just be targeting supercars for no reason. That's a fact. That's a fact. What's going on? I'm sick of these dress wearing ATL. What up? You what up, Nanette? What up, sis? How you, ma? We got rockets, then send men to the sky. Is that okay? Yeah, that is okay. What up, Explorer? How you doing, pa? Salute to you, man. Thanks for the numbers, y'all. What's going on? Hold on. You about to be 20, bro? Go outside to some grass, go to the beach, put your toes in some sand and talk to a nice lady or something, and don't bore her by having the whole conversation being about cars. Yo, Black co-host, good looking, man. And yo, Ethan, there was no disrespect there. All he's just trying to tell you, if you really want to bag a girl, first of all, women hate. Yo, I love how I seen one dude finally say the truth. He was like, "Yo, all my supercars. You know who I get more conversations and attention from? Men, because they know about the car. Even though women, might be like, that's a nice car. They jump in, ooh, nice, but in actual fact, man, women really, you know what I'm saying? They like I guess a solid dude. You know what I mean? Just know what you're doing and try to get that bag, man. Going to stay in the expensive police lot. Yup, when confiscated too many tickets. That's a fact, man. And yo, what happens after that, man? Auction. So you pay, yo, you know what's creepy? You pay, let's say you pay 20, 30,000 for that supercar, right? You still got payments to make. So now it's an auction. I bought it for 15. You still making payments on it. Crazy, man. Be careful, riding around, man. And they don't play with them speeding tickets no more. I heard if you get like one or two, that's it. They don't even pull you over and let you ride off in the sunset like they used to. Nope. Hold on, we're gonna call that tow truck. Don't worry. And then to get it out the police joint, that's another 450, 500. And God forbid, the police thing, they don't care if they scratch it or you come back to your car like, damn, what happened? That we don't know. That was there. You know what I mean? No disrespect. I'm just saying live a little. Nah, that's a fact, man. But the living part really, yo, Ethan, how can I say like the living part? It really is the beach, the sand, the wind, the enjoying life, peace. Because sometimes, yeah, a lot of kids want to grow up so fast that they don't know how to handle it. You got to gradually grow up. You got to grow into it, right? Because if you try to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get the car, yo, it's a lot of steps. And then when you get to my age, you're gonna be like, one of the main steps you want is peace. You don't want to compound stress. You don't want to have extra. Right now you have a clean hard drive. You know what I mean? You ain't get into road rage. You ain't get into a fight after a courthouse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you, your hard drive is clean, man. So I hope, you know what I mean, and pray that you just have a positive streak, man. But take it slow, man. Tranquilo, man. I promise you, you get to that finish line. And all the finish line is death, man. A coffin or a fucking one of them urns, man. You heard what's going on, Juan? Yeah, yeah. Go to Florida, pa. They would screw your credit up too. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Black. Just live a little. What's a bag a girl mean? Oh, bag a girl means like when you're trying to like get her number, right? Like um in New York we say that. Yo, I'm gonna go bag shorty real quick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get her number and then you know what I mean? But a lot of men don't have that like you know what I mean? Like, yo, how you doing, Miss Lady? What's going on? Yeah, yeah, you having a great day? Yo, this is a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Just like know how to talk to them. A lot of times they don't want to, hear about you too much, just more about what's going on, right? I love Florida. I'm going to the summer to Florida. Yo, Ethan, take some pictures, man. Tell me how it is. Hey, what's going on, Juan? My weekend was good, bye. I went to Crestline, had a great one, you know what I'm saying? The wife bought a lot of cool little stuff, a lot of earrings, a dress, a hat, a lot of cool stuff, man. So shout out to that, man. I actually got some here. Here we went to this like store and everywhere and look at this beautiful china. Now, if you don't know, that was like maybe a couple hundred, but if you understand the value of that china, that's old school, Asian cultured. And you look at the clocks in the background. I love what they call that like like these type of stores, you know what I mean? But it's just amazing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, check out this safe they had. This safe, y'all. Put a body in it, you know what I'm saying? And then I got a couple pictures, I'm saying, one, two, three, look at her. Yeah, with the hat on, saying. But what's going on? I'm having too much fun. You? Okay. Yeah, Doc, what up? Do you accept donations? I would like to support the channel. No, no. I think eventually I might, but I think just having a firm line of just like this is just for us. This is just for us to come whenever you're having a long day, whenever you're just going through things, just come to my channel and hopefully my little quirkiness will make you feel happy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, donations are like, it's a beautiful thing. I always take it like, wow, somebody wants to donate to me. That's fucking, makes my ego. But yeah, man, yeah. Um, Stack that bread, man. Put it in the bank and then give it. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. Thank you for asking, doctor. Thank you, thank you. That's cool, bro. Great job. That's what's real. Thank you, Thomas. What's up, Thomas? I hope everything good in your life. What up, Nene? Thank you for that. Miami, Florida. I got you, Ethan. It's gonna happen, Ethan. And when you're there, just let me know how much fun you're having, okay? Have you seen the train mummies in China? Trying mummies in China yet? No, Explorer. I gotta look into that. So on Friday, me and the wife, we went to go see the Mummy. I thought it was a cool way of doing the Mummy. Very spellbounding and words and hieroglyphics. It's just cool. That movie was dope. You know what I mean? If you don't got the money to go to movies, wait for it. But I think it's a really good one, especially in theaters. Like we got the audio was amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna check into that. I love stuff like that, Explorer. You know what I mean? I love, like I don't know, man. I always felt like, back in the days they were really smarter than us, right? To the point where they just knew things. And like to us, we're like, yeah, life after the death, yeah, this, that, yes, Sati, yeah, this guy, that person, right? Oh yeah, this guy lived 400 years, and we just take it for like, but nah, man. Remember, they didn't have like paper to waste, so everything they put on scrolls or stone. That's how further, the further back you go, it's like stone, then it goes into the walls, pictures. And it's just beautiful how they try to communicate to us or let us know like, hey, we were here too, you know what I mean? But with the burning of the Alexander Library, or just every time war happens, there's a lot of museums that get destroyed, or they just the black market probably has so many cool artifacts. But it's wild, man. Let me see, Nene. It's snowing up here in New York. You believe this shit, bro? Nah, Thomas. That's what's up, though. Stack paper, son. That's a fact. When Doc by Chuckling Insults. Have you seen the subscribe? Thank you, Nene. Facts, cool. Let me see, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything else will fall into place. That's a fact. Facts, Nene. Yo, I appreciate everybody linking and being supportive to each other too. You know what I mean? It's depressing already, Thomas. It was snowing here yesterday too. But yo, and to Christy and Thomas, isn't it weird how our winters are getting pushed? Yo, people always think, yo, when the world ends, it's gonna get hot. No, when the world ends, it's gonna get cold. That's why there's a lot of cities that were underground, because the top surface was either too hot or too cold, I believe, in this planet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they say there's a ice age around the corner waiting for us. So even though we're like, yo, things are melting, the glaciers and this and that, nah, man, that cold weather's gonna come, man. Start of someone else, that fake doctor. Cars are my favorite thing in the world. Ethan, shout out to you, man. Make that page happen, baby. It's depressing already. I got you. I got you. It's gonna be 80 on Tuesday for me. That's right, brother. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Right, B. That's what's up, everybody. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Stack that paper. Make sure you know what you know. I wish when I was younger, I hopped on a page and had an older person telling me, "Yo, um, stack that paper. You got your hormones, so you're gonna dabble in with the girlfriend and whatever, opposite sex, let's just say, but or even the same, whatever. But in that whole aspect, understand the main goal and the main game is for you to survive, for you to stack that bread and make sure you're ready when you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, because the world is not taking care of the older folk like they used to. Like the boomers are going to be the last ones that get taken care of with pensions and social security, 401ks, bonds, various things, right? They have 90 trillion wealth, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild, and you know what bugs me? A lot of boomers are wild, right? I remember this boomer died and she didn't like her family, right? So when she died, she left all her money to the cat. Yo, to the point where the crib is still there. She hired two butlers or like caretakers, like she still maintained the crib, but the cat lives there by itself and the money. I'm like, yo, only in America, man. It wasn't in America, it was somewhere else, I believe. But yeah, man, that was a real thing. Hold on, Nene. I'm in San Antonio. Yo, what up, Frank? Tell me am I wrong? We live in an ice age. That's a fact, Explorer. You ain't wrong, pa. I'm in San Antonio. What up? What up? Wait, you back in Texas again? Frank, or you I don't plan to have kids in my life. Ethan, think about it though. Even if it's one, man. Remember they continue your family name. Unless you got sister and brothers that have, then yeah, do you, man. We're living in the end of times. Yeah, Nene. Yes, Nene. I would never ask lady how old they are. Mama thought, yeah, yeah, taught me well. Yup, I got you. You never ask a lady's age. Facts, Nene, we living in it. Yup. I saw that lady who left the cat millions. Yo, Nene, I was in line, right? The lady, yo, she left the cat millions, y'all. The cat was eating Friskies for real, for real. I don't want to have kids when I get older. Yo, went to the game. Oh, what up, Frank? Spurs? Yo, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you living, man. Wish I was there with you, man. Just right now, drinking a beer. Yo, what up, pa? But shout out to you, man. I hope you had a great day too, man. A weekend or whatever, man. Shout out to you, man. I like how you live, pa. I like how you live, Frank. Salute, pa. Nah, nowhere near close. Yeah, black. I don't want to have. Yo, let me tell you something, man. A lot of folk just be like they put their foot down. I don't want to have kids, but um, it changes you. Like I feel like kids is like a chapter missing in people's books when you don't have kids. Like I think a kid makes you stronger or makes you, and you get to live a kid's life again if you into that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. When I went to Sesame Place, like woo, got the bucket with my little man. I was like, oh, Kids change you for the better. Salute to my daughter. That's a fact. That's a fact. We live in an ice age. It's been ending. What's happening in the ice age ends. Does it get warmer? I don't know. I don't know, Explorer. But I do know. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44. Hold on, Thomas. But I'll take 42. You're as old as you feel, honey. That's what's up, Thomas. Camna went to the game. That's what's up, Frank. I want to have a nice house with a pool and a nice car. Ethan, yes, accomplish that, pa. And if anywhere you could trickle a family, if not, live it like that. Don't stray from your goal, man. Stick with it, okay? And have a great life, man. I'm glad I had kids, but wouldn't birth any in this day. Yes, see, and that is a true thing. So I should be, I'm just thinking about the last name and just like it does change you as a person, but financially and the world that you have to bring the kid into, nah, man. Yeah, stack that bread and get your crib and a car and a pool, man. Dude staying at the Menger Hotel. This place is freaking haunted. No way, dude. It really is though, right? The Menger Hotel. Yeah, man. Cool breeze. Yo, what up, cool? It depends on your spouse. Don't settle. Who made cars, who made nice houses, and who made pools. $8, $8. Imagine. Nah, that's a fact. Nene, what up? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day, man. I had a good weekend. Um, like I said, we went to one of them antique stores. We bounced around. Then we went to but this is coming from Friday. We went to go see The Mummy. Great movie, like I said. Let me not say use the word great. It was a good movie. You know what I mean? Um, and then yeah, Saturday came, woke up early, did what we had to do. We left a little bit later, but that was actually good for benefited us because it was a lot cooler when we got to you know what I mean? And we hit a store, we went shopping, we did a lot of stuff, man. Shout out to Saturday, man. And then Sunday we just low key just relaxed. We went out, went food shopping, and just Sunday fun day. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, it was Monday, and my lady back at it. But yeah, man, the weekend do fly more than it used to. Time does feel. I don't know if it's because I'm close to the end or it just that's what it is. Time because it felt different when I was in school or at work. Like when I'm at work, I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, damn, I only been here. It's only 10 a.m. I feel like I've been here for 13 hours, man. And then school used to be the same thing. Like it's not 3 o'clock yet. What the fuck? But yeah, man, something about time, man. The truth is near. Many will hurt. That's a fact, Explorer. Many will. And if I could random, if I could give any type of protocols, what do you do? What Nene, Black, Explorer, Ethan, David, um uh what do you Christy, what would your first 10 items or 5 items be at the store? Batteries, water, maybe a generator, um a CB4 radio, a some like a walkie-talkie radio type joint. Um, I don't know, man. But I do know that they do say rope, batteries, and water are significantly the first. Not toilet paper, not fucking, certain other items. They even say get like a small what's that? Like a first aid joint. You know what I'm saying? Purple haze. You heard? Definitely some fucking herb. Definitely a lot of herb. Imagine niggas like, yo, I'm at the dispensary, man. What's going on? The world's coming. I need an eighth, nigga. Explorer, you already got it, or you doing one of them nomad joints? You gonna get it how it you like? What's going on, Sadie? How's everybody? But yeah, man, I saw a little joint where the guy was like the first 5 to 10 things are like battery, water, rope, various, lighters, matches. If you could afford a generator, compass is really good actually. But yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know if we're all wishing it and it's actually coming into like we're manifesting it, but the way the world is going, man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out solutions, man. Like and on a bigger scale to like, so like the system that's in place, I don't know, I guess it needs to continue, but we need more jobs, more work. I don't know what it's going to take. And I also don't want a universal, people might be like, yeah, give me universal income. I get to sit on my ass, get paid. But then it doesn't push you to do anything. That income, like, what separated us was like some went to school and became a surgeon and got more money than a bus driver or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows? Let's go. Let's get it, Zay. It's to 30 likes again, fam. Ooh, I don't know if I got that energy. It's already 11:11 too. Come on, y'all. Let's get them. Can I get 20 thumbs before? What up, Zay and crew? What up, Amy? How you doing? My bad, Zay. I was wasting time with these guys. Doctor, they let back in the chat. Dito. Yeah, look. The doctor came and I just didn't want to, give any attention because the first time she did come, it was just a lot of back. But I'm on it like if you come and you just chilling, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But a lot of folk, want to be, I don't know, like the star in your movie, right? But thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Probably gonna hit 20 at least. Let's get the 20 ball. But yeah, man, I tried like I already know, you know what I'm saying? Some people are who they are. You can't change folk. That's why I started this by saying like where is all this anger coming from? Where is all this animosity towards each other coming from? Like I was one of those if I didn't know you, my first judgment call or my first thing wasn't going to be like I'm going to figure out something so I could hate you. You know what I'm saying? Cuz you could hate anybody. Hating somebody is easier to do, man. Yo, look at that nigga nose, man. Yo, look, yo, I don't like the way he rocks his sneakers, man. You know what I mean? But I woke up just with that thought in my thought process was like, yo, why are like, what's up with this? Like the road rage or, oh, so we're driving to Crestline, right? And there was this one car that, everybody that drives knows that one car that's like in and out, going fast, bugging out. So he flew. And if you don't know Cali, we already doing 70, 80. You heard? So my man is 90, 100. Yo, on guard. I pull up, I see his car smashed. I guess he if you know cars, I guess he did a thing where it went left, right, and then the car spun him like back and boom, crashed into the fence. So we went vroom and we just see him like he's outside the car on the phone, like, and his shit is all smashed up. I'm like, you see, there you go. Dímelo, dímelo. Jealous Folk Project 24/7. That's a fact, nene. Fuck, David. David. Wonder how old David is, man. Facts. What up, Warren? I don't know, son. Back then, growing up, we had no time for excuses. Times is different. That's a fact. Let it go, brother. He. Always one carrying road rage. Word bond. And yo, Cool Breeze. Isn't it funny? Like there's so many sayings that we gotta just accept. Like yo, it's different. Like it's like yo. I do know there was a certain formula that remained though, like, just your word was your bond, and but I guess like you say, times is different, but like I don't like the way they formulate or hold on to stuff is just wild. Like think about it like this. In 2016, somebody got I forgot what they call that when like you're playing a video game and then somebody calls the police and you get raided. So yo, they called the cops. Supposedly the cops went to the wrong building and killed the dude was irate. Like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And they killed somebody. And I was like, yo, over I forgot what they do, what the word is, but they make a call in and cops come to your crib over a fucking video game, man. But I don't know, man. Like folk are just too angry now, or maybe too trolly, too, you know, laughing at your expense type shit. And it's like that's not like, as a human who we are, man. We're supposed to be different than creatures, man. They don't have no code now, man. Speak B. Hold on. Not your brother. We definitely not fan. Yeah, let's go, Black. I actually like seasoning. And yeah, nice cause. Sounds about right, David. How old, man? I'm old enough to know better, s- to stupid to care. That's a fact, David. But wanting to know if Jesus rode dinosaurs, like that mind state. Word, I seen that police came with SWAT and you playing a war video game. Yeah, man. It's like, yo, you had to mentally be tough back then. Black, I have nothing to do with your ancestors. Damn, doctor. Black, you a mine if you want that person. Are you Puerto Rican? Yes, I am, Aaron. 100% Boricua, mixed Italiano, little American Indian, little African, like just little pieces everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, anger is a tricky thing, man. A lot of folk delve in it. They don't even know you, and they just have this weird, like a feeling. It's like, yo, let it go, man. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope to God, like, when I, in my joint, everybody just still positive and chilling in that realm. You know what I mean? Because it is easy to snap and bug out. You know what I'm saying? I be holding mine. But I don't get the cock blocking. You know what I'm saying? The hateration, the haterade. Random, yo, shout out to Safari, man. My man had a Gatorade jacket with the Jordan 5s and a Gator. And he was drinking a Gatorade. Nigga said, yo, Gatorade, send me the check. I'm like, yo, remember them jackets back in the day? They were like the race car jackets. Like, it wasn't a Letterman. It was like this weird jacket. But yeah, man, 11:11. I love you, babe. But what we doing? We 60 minutes on them. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm still here. What state are you in? I'm in Cali. What up, Tim? How you doing, pa? I don't really like cops. Yeah, Ethan, I don't think. And that's another thing. It's that's a funny one too, Ethan. That's a great segue because in my day, we ain't we didn't I guess there wasn't so much promoting the negative that cops do. But when I grew up, man, a lot of folk were like, yo, what you want to be when you grew up? I want to be a cop. I want to be a firefighter. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanted to be a cop, man. And I feel like they get a bad rep sometimes. I do admit that they're a big gang and don't play with them, but you know, whenever shit hits the fans, I know a lot of folk hit that 911 though. Averex jackets. Shout out to Warm, man. 8 ball jackets. Remember the AVs, pop? Oh man, my man's had a dope AV. It was like blue with the yellow sleeves. Shout out to AVs, man. I always wanted to get me one, man. In fact, I'm lying. Donations. I need an Averex. Yo, please, y'all help me. Oh, I need an AV, nigga. What up, Juanito? Starbucks. Black tea fire, man. What up, Black? The starter jackets with the fitted. Starter jackets, family. Yo, family. And you could throw jeans, some Guess or sweats. And you Gucci with that. Ooh. Yo, what's up with windbreakers, man? I need me a windbreaker, you heard? Skin, you heard? Yeah, the Vansons. NBA jacket with the team joints. Shout out to Harlem for that one. Marine biologist, actually. That's what's up, David. Ooh wee, hell yeah, bro. That's a fact, man. But yeah, uh, I know there's something cool about the AVs though. Like a nice leather, and then the way we're wearing them now. Cause back in the days, niggas used to wear them shits like 54, and you was a 30. Now it's like fit, right? Them shits look right, how a leather should be. But my uncle just bought a motorcycle. Shout out to you, Ethan. Motorcycles are dope, man. RP to my peoples that, you know what I'm saying? One of my best friends. Wow, man. But yeah, motorcycles are dope. I ain't going, North Face. Snorkel. Yo, when my man came with a North Face that had a straw in it, I almost died. I was like, yo, yeah, we in the Himalayas, man. Yo, my son used to put juice in it in class. But shout out to North Faces, man. North Face was that joint. I think it was the 700 North Face, the bubble. That shit all black with the hoodie that was in the back of the John. It was like a little windbreaker hoodie. Yo, shout out to the North Face, man. The Vasquez, yo, them boots were fire, man. Remember the Vasquez joint, the Gore-Texes? Remember the Gore-Tex joints? Say with the windbreakers, I can't say none. We definitely both showing our ages. That's a fact. But the windbreakers was fire. And yo, Black, is you know what's funny though? We look good if niggas is doing that now, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they bring it all back because those styles were very comfortable, very cool, loose fit, cheap at the time. depending on the degree, some feli, remember the velour? I used to say velour instead of velour. No, I used to say velour. Remember the velour? The suit, it had like the pants with yo, niggas used to have the velour for real, man. What you talking about, B? I still wear windbreakers. That's a fact, nene. Windbreakers are the joints, man. Especially on like a regular one of them regular joint. Oh, and then you just that wind, your shit making all that noise. Get yourself a Gucci windbreaker, money well spent. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nene, you got a classic Fubu. Yo, shout out to Fubu. Remember, yo, when I was young, I used to be like, yo, that shit is so wild that you wearing that. But it was cheap, it was affordable. Starberries, you know what I mean? There was a lot of folk that just couldn't afford it. And, we murdered their outfit, but they were still friends, you know what I'm saying? I don't like blondie girls. I like brown hair girls. That's what's up, Ethan. Sergio sweatsuits. Yeah, one. You already know the Sergio joints. The motherfucking Dar, right? The Russian. That's why I never switch my style. Skinny jeans too for me. Yup. Never switch, man. And it's I I feel like back in the days that there wasn't a style. It was more like what's comfortable, right? Like, yo, we like these boots or we like you know what I'm saying? Like, I know folk that would get every Jordan, even though some of them don't fit. I got wide feet. Some of them don't, some of them ain't hitting. The fives, the threes, those are fucking comfortable as hell. Even the fours a little bit. Concords. But yeah, man, there was a lot of footwear that I was like, my mom's called me British Knights. If you don't know, you know now. Payless shoe store. They used to have this store. First of all, they used to rub it in our face. So they had a store called Pay Less. You heard? And you used to be like, oh man, I gotta go to Payless and shit like this. But I went to Payless. Mom's called me the British Knights and them shits. I remember going into school and they were like, yo, you got the Barclays? Them shits are like one son. I was like, nah, man, these are British Knights. They were like, oh, them shits look like the Barclays. I was like, I guess, I'm halfway there, baby. Feli Kicks, Patrick Ewins, LA Gears. Remember the Gears? I still love dressing up in all leather. Woo, Nene! That's all I'm gonna say, man. Yo, shout out to leather, man. Facts pay less. I remember pay less. Walmart has those shacks. Yes. See, that's almost like the pay less, the shacks. The shout out to you. What up? What up, Tony? How you doing, pa? Hope everything good in your life, man. But yeah, man. I have a disability and arthritis, so I can't stand long. Oh, damn, pa. Oh, that's my boy Ethan. Yeah, when I get my Corvette, I get handicap parking. Shout out to you, man. I hope that pain goes away one day, man. Payless song was crazy, cool breeze. What up, man? It really was, man. Ethan don't like blondes. That's another man that Doctor can't catch. Black is going. Nene, you probably enjoy that paint on latex. Kmart was my store. Yeah, Kmart. We had a bunch of wild stores, man. Shout out to A&S. Of course, Macy's is going down under. Toys R Us. Everybody, we had a store that was just toys, man. Bicycles. Toys R Us. When they went under, I was like, yo, the world is over, man. How a toy store going under? What Christy say? I enjoy that page. What up, Nene? Let the women be the women, you heard? What about Venture? What about Venture? Venture what? Talk to me. Parasuco jeans was Venture. I think I know what you're saying though, but talk to me. Talk to me. With the stripes was crazy. And yo, remember, like I say, even Red Monkeys, Avisu. Yo, there's certain styles that are coming back, man. That we just knew, like, what was the other one? Vasquez, the Gami, and Boss. Remember Boss? And boys, yo, shout out to yo. I know every guy had a Nautica, Polo, and Fahrenheit. Remember Fahrenheit, the cologne? Yo, if you old school, you know what Fahrenheit is. Let me just tell you that. Shout out to colognes. Can we talk colognes and Nietzsche? Remember, Nas had his joint. Wasn't that Nas joint, a Nietzsche or something? Nas had Esco something. I don't know. Bring back Frank Jabor jeans. Yo, Frank. My nigga Frank. Ah! You get me hype, my nigga. What up? Yo, because that was the one I was thinking about, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to let me see. Wait, Frank, where you joint? Yeah, Franco Jabral. Jabral was crazy. And Nietzsche word, Viking ship. Oh, now I got it. My husband is the real freak. He brings out the stirrups for me. Whoa, yeah. Let me just say healthy relationship. I got him. Thank you, Nene. Word, man. But we definitely had a lot of cool brands, a lot of cool, you know what I mean, in general, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Like I felt like there wasn't a style because everybody was wearing everything. Carhartt, Carl Kanai, if you were big enough, and Polo, Tommy Hill, Guess, Nautica. A lot of brands got to eat because we didn't give a damn what we wore. We just if it looked cool and we liked it and it fit the price range, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And then remember, if you don't know, little us, we used to play basketball. We used to have the shirts that making a comeback. Remember the shirts that was like Bugs Bunny playing basketball or Taz Devil spinning the ball, nigga. All those shirts, niggas is trying to get now, man. Carhartt jeans, Frank, what up? The reason I want a Corvette is to get a lot of attention. That's a fact. You will. Guess what's popping? Guess what's popping? You heard? I even seen some joint. I was watching some Coachella shit, and some lady that I guess she's branding Guess. They paid for her joint, but I was like, Guess is still around with the same, upside down triangle in red. You know what I mean? Lot 27. Then you date black men. I'm assuming because it shows you don't. Damn, doctor, don't. Oh God, that's the wrong. Well, damn, then they lot 27. Now the starter jackets were the best. That's a fact, Tony. 999 shirts. Yo, the Gino, right? Gino something. Yo, Cool Breeze. You New York for real, nigga. Let me do the Mano, nigga. Hit you with the Mano sauce. Cool water. Remember, cool nigga, factory, nigga, like this. And yo, we one of them niggas that used to spray it right in front of you and then walk through it. Like, yeah, nigga, champion style. You heard? Yeah, shout out to the guys, man. Remember that? Yo, that was such a thing for the guys and girls getting dressed to go to that little party, that keg party, the house party. You know what I mean? With the shirt that went around you, like yo, or the belt. Remember, I bought this up. It was like a brown belt that looked like it was like a twisty thing, but you would leave the belt hanging out. It was just yo, our styles are wow, one leg up and shit. Yo, shout out to us, man. Shout out to us for real, man. And remember, we all trying to do something that creatively people will catch, right? And for somehow every remember we didn't have internet, so every neighborhood still was doing it. Like the one leg up, you go to Arizona, like we were all doing the same joints, man. Let me find woman a hater. Yeah, that's a fact. Echo, echo. Juan, I already said that. Dr. Wyland, man. I just kept it a hush because I was like, uh-oh, I don't even play with any. I mean, I have no reason to play, but I know my crowd, man. I know my crowd, man. I definitely do, man. Ain't no sucker shit with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know I act maybe a little tinty, more like ghetto or whatever they want to compare, but yeah, man. I know all of us don't just cross the line from Frank to Cool, Christy, the Nene, of course, Black, Juan, Dr. J's in the building, VIM, Models, motherfucking Jimmy's. Nigga, ah! We used to have them joints, man. Look, if y'all don't know Zay Dollar, I was working towards trying to be a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? So I was going to John Jay Criminal Justice and I was a paralegal. So simultaneously bugging out, living life. You could tell I was a wild nigga. But yo, I'm doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Didn't reach my goal, but yeah, man, getting that check, going to Vim's, you know what I'm saying? And then you go to Canal Street, you go to Harlem, you go to the Bronx. Used to have a joint that sold dope leathers. So certain pockets in New York, every borough has something to offer. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. When then he said, "Doctor needs some D." That's crazy. Funny part, at least she has someone who wants. Unlike your let's go, Black. Everybody going in today, man. I'm gonna let y'all live, man. Word, Nene. I think he need a tampon. when I get big on YouTube, I want to make merch for people to buy. Yeah, man. Like I said, once I hope, it's gonna happen, get monetized, man. I'm gonna have merch. I'm gonna do things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't want to play with my audience. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, you know what I mean? But whatever. I gotta get to the bag, yeah. Gotta get to the bag. But yeah, I posted my mother sucking Cash App, but I don't do it on a regular, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Life is life, and you hurt. But yeah, man, we definitely had ill fashions. We had dope ass clothes. We had dope ass like just the time, man, to go to your people's crib or ride a bike, and everybody linked up at that spot. You know what I'm saying? And just like going to Blockbuster with your peoples and getting that game or a movie y'all all watch. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, we had some dope ass times, man. Imagine going to McDonald's with $10 and all three of your peoples was eating. You heard? Everybody was eating with that 10. What up? What up? What up, Chorus? Yo, what up, man? You made it back. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. We could start pinning your Cash App in the beginning of the stream. Why not? Hey, that's a fact. You know what I mean? I'll start doing that. Thank you, Christy. I need more people. If anybody out there knows how to edit, I need help. You know what I'm saying? But me and my wife, we try, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. That is smart. My Cash App is like 82, man. That's my Cash App, man. Imagine somebody hit me. Yeah, Zay 2482, man. But I got you with editing. That's what's up, world. We link. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm 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 just the mouthpiece, right? But I'm learning. I'm trying to, formulate my shit with Kick, OBS. There's so much stuff. And I'm gonna start getting the laptop popping because most of the dashboards and things are done with the laptop. But thank you everybody for offering me help. And yeah, it's Zay 2482, man. 24 my favorite number, 82 born, man. I never lie to y'all. It's hot. Is it hot outside? Nah, it's getting there though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all want to see the fit? Y'all want to see the fit, Ito? Y'all want to see the fit, Ito? $8. Let's look at the plants. Look at the plants. $8, and they ate all of the food. They ate. Oh, they did eat all of the food. I gotta restack on them. Dito, my little birdies. Yo, all the birds now got a little fat peepa. Yo, you heard? I'm feeding all these birds, man. Zay 2482. Yeah, Christy, that's exactly it, man. My birthday number 24. LOL. Yeah, 24 is a very powerful and good number, man. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. That you know what I mean. It's going to be 80 for me. Damn, Ethan. Shout out to that hot weather. And yeah, that heat is coming, everybody. That's a fact, Nene. Doctor definitely need words. Zay 24. Me too, bro. I got you. I got you. Nene, what's up, love? What up, chorus? Is it hot outside? Okay, I'm catching up. I like to hit me up on my email on my channel. I got you, Corvus World. Nene, I got you with editing. Thank you, everybody. We don't even have a Mercedes dealership at my town. Damn, Ethan want the Mercedes now. Kobe forever, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kobe. And yo, what a sad way, right? The helicopter with the daughter, man. Like sometimes you like. So I'm in Venice Beach, right? Not to rub, I'm just saying, right? And they had a graffiti, and it was him, and sometimes they don't calculate that. Yo, there was more people on that helicopter, man. You know what I mean? Not just Kobe and his daughter, but RIP, man. I had to drive 4 hours to Mercedes dealership. Shout out to the 24s, man. Shout out to the 24s, man. Say word, and they 24. Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up, Nene. Yo, I like when like I see yo, that's what's up. Everybody clicking, man. I really and 24, like it really is a power number to me. You know what I'm saying? I always dug it. A lot of folk went with 7, a lot of folk, some 13, you know what I mean? But for some reason that 24 and 5, because March 5. But yeah, man, 5 is a strong. I don't know this. I look into all those meanings, right? Your numerology, your zodiac joint. There's so much stuff that like really has presence. Hey guys, is there really food? There's still food here, all right? I put some food tomorrow. I promise you guys, you're gonna see more food in that thing. Damn, these fucking birds are costing me, man. Say word in 24 Watt. That's what's up. Don't forget to hit me, Zay. I got you. I got you. Can you help with the editing software you need? I got you, world. You easy to read, Nene. Come on, man. What the every time I'm just trying to read and oh Lord, what are you currently using now? Oh, right now I'm just on the iPhone, man. I'm on an iPhone, and that's how I do my streaming off of YouTube. You know what I mean? My people told me to do Kick, and then I got OBS. There's a lot of stuff. I'm trying to connect, but I do know when you use your laptop, a lot of that is easy to integrate and to share. It's just copying and pasting a link code or something. But I'm learning. I'm doing my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot to this world, chorus. You know what I mean? I hope I'm saying that right, chorus. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. You know what I mean? So I always give people their credit and their props when it comes to editing or knowing this computer world because it really is, spooky. Yo, random. I make travel vlogs. That's what's up. I'm gonna check out your joint. I promise. I promise. You definitely sub to me, so it's there. And you know what's wild? Sometimes a lot of people's names aren't the name that's here. Sometimes it'll be like, I don't know. I'll get it. Good morning, buddy. What up, MD? How you doing, pal? But yo, random. There was an old man from Brooklyn. He was like 76 years old. He had 1.7 in his savings account. He got a email from some lady and they got to talking and he lost it all, man. And it's sad, man. It almost reminds me of when we used to make jokes about the Nigerians that were calling from Africa and messing with us in the 90s, like having old folk, do weird, sign, you know, but scams are forever going to be there, man. And I don't think Americans understand other countries have the time, the patience, and the just do to do these scams, meaning like, they starting to find a lot of these, India or Asian countries that got these like rooms with just a bunch of computers and people just that's all they do. Scamming, scamming, scamming. I guess, right? Right? I got you. I hate living in this small country town. It's all good, Ethan. You're gonna move out. Do you have a little bit of New York City accent? I do, I do. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, man, and now I'm in Cali, man. Thank you, MD. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. And then they were how doctor when y'all going in, man. I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, Dr. Plankton said she's a jealous hater. Yeah. And like I say, that's what the hate, the now Amy's one of them ones too. Everybody just chilling. Doc, what's going on, Doc? What happened? You having a bad day again or something? I don't know. I don't like. Yo, Ethan, let me just tell you, man. Wherever you are, man, just stack that paper, and I promise, just you'll get there, man. And the fact that you're 19 going on 20 or 2021, you're able to just get that passport or wherever you are and just go. Why? Damn, why I'm missing a lot of stuff. Just want to share a little exciting news for me and my family. I bought my first 20 billboard advertisements and also found out that I'm going to be a grandpa. Yo, everybody, cut the nonsense. Congratulations, Frank. Frank, on being a grandpa, man. Yo, 20 billboard advertisements. Frank, link up, man. I didn't know you moving like that, like that. That's what's up. That's what's up, Frank. I have a passport. Let's go live and see your Maserati, doctor. Oh, congratulations, Frank. That's what's up. For real, for real. Yeah, man. Y'all know I'm just catching up. I'm doing my as much as I can, and then I'm doing me right here. But yeah, man. Like I said, I hope everybody doing good. I'ma just take the 13 right now. I got 82 minutes in on everybody. I'm gonna give it another 5. Let's just chat it up a little bit more. But yeah, man. I just wanted to like figure out fucking anger, why folk are just so like jealous, angry, and just the responses we have for each other is just bugs me out. And I know it's because the miles apart, like it's just like what you gonna do, right? But I think we're gonna get to the point where people are gonna start boom boom ringing them doorbells, man. Be careful. It's the like button, chat. It's free. That's a fact, man. Hit up them thumbs, man. I appreciate everybody though, man. Thank you everybody for rocking with me. As usual, great conversations. Everybody, we bugging out. We talked about fashion again, you know what I mean? Clothes and cool shit. That's what's up, doctor. If you sub to me, I'll check it out. Let's do it. Yo, Nene. Yo, yo. I think that's a great way to end it. Yo, shout out to everybody, man. Yo, Cool Breeze, Nene, Frank, Black, Christy, just everybody, chorus, everybody stay positive. Ethan, I said Frank, I said Black, you know what I'm saying? Cool Breeze, Juanito, you know what I mean? Christy, Nene, chorus again, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody, MD, you know what I mean? I hope everybody has a great day. Take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're one. You already, man. Great conversation today, pa. Stay up. You know what I mean? Good looking, everybody. Yo, Frank, good looking for the Jabal. And yo, congratulations on you being a grandpapa. Feel it, man. Feel it, right? But yeah, man, have a great one. Take care, everybody. Peace. Stay blessed, man. Thank you for the 14 thumbs. Thank you for just being here for me. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I'm sorry, Saturday, Sundays. I think I'm gonna start doing something maybe Saturday or Sunday. But I need y'all to know that I'm just doing me and just living. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you for rocking with me. Black, thanks for the mods. Thanks, Nene, for the jokes and laughter. Christy, good looking, for the jokes too. Cool Breeze, all the information we transpire between each other. And thank you, man. Hearts up for everybody. And yeah, man, appreciate your son. Let's keep the channel growing. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Yeah, share, do all that thing. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll check my cash app and see 7 million, man. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. One love, man. Stay up, man. Stay positive and stay happy, man. Stay blessed, man. Peace. It's $8, $8. Dumb. Thank you, man. 14, 15. Good looking, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We half a 30 ball, man. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you, everybody. Nene, Black, everybody be good, man. Christine, wife, Juju, I love you, baby. Everybody be good, man. Stay up. Fits. Yeah, we hype. Good looking, y'all. Peace. From hood to hood. Peace. Juan, you already, man. Salute to everybody. You already, man. Be good, y'all. Stay up, man. I'ma miss y'all. Be good, y'all. Peace.